Huh. Yeah. Alright, we can go that way a little bit. Let me sit closer to the thing. And let me just make sure again. No, come back this way a little bit. Yeah. Alright, y'all, so we got up this morning, we biked about 6 miles, we came to the park, did some yoga in the gazebo, now we're going to do about a 5-10 minute meditation, and then we're going to have some tea. So join us for the meditation, and we're going to start doing, I think we're going to start doing meditation videos more often, and that way people can follow along. But yeah, I want to do meditation videos more often, and morning meditation is awesome. We got the sun coming up in front of us here, and so it's just a really cool experience, and it just really helps you get the mental clarity correct and get it right, get it going for the day. You know, when we first wake up in the mornings, we have a million thoughts run through our head, mostly stuff from yesterday, the day before that even, and mostly stuff about the future, you know, what we got to do for the day and all this. And we really need that time. We really need a couple of hours, honestly, just to get yourself immersed in the connection of yourself. You know what I mean? That deep spiritual connection that we all thrive on, and that we all actually, that we all thrive on. So that we need in order to have days that we enjoy instead of days that we don't enjoy. So that's the benefit of doing this, is to get your day started out where you actually, like I said, where you actually have better mental clarity. You're going into the day and you're not already stressed out before you even get started. So all right, so we're going to start a little meditation, and we'll do some breath work in the beginning, and trying to get as you can probably see me fiddling around
It hurts a little bit.
Yeah, it hurts a little bit because we're up here on this gazebo. We didn't really bring any. Let me go grab this.
You can try it this way. Yeah, you just need it for this. Then do like this too. Kind of helps.
You get it. You can pull it your way a little more if you need to.
I think it helps. Really?
Alright, so yeah, it was wood, the wood on the gazebo floor was hurting our ankles, so put a little towel down. So we're going to get some breath work in first, and just kind of loosen up, and then like I said, we've already done yoga, so and then we'll do about a 5 or 10 minute meditation, so to get silent. But so if you want to follow along with us, then you can. Alright, guys. start feeling yourself coming back into your body, and start wiggling your head around and wiggling your fingers and your toes. Connect back in with yourself. You hear the birds chirping around us. You hear all kinds of stuff going on. Every now and then there's a light little breeze, blowing very lightly, not very much, but you can feel just enough to feel that against your skin when you're in the meditation and that, and it really creates a response whenever you have your eyes closed and you're really not focused on anything one particular. Your thoughts are kind of coming in and out, and you're kind of you're having thoughts and then they're leaving, and they're having other thoughts and they're leaving out, and that kind of thing, and that's just all common. Just let that go, let that come and go, and just sit there through that, and then eventually what will happen is you'll be able to sit longer and longer and longer. You'll be more disciplined in order to do that, and what this is doing is connecting us back with our spiritual nature, with our true self. And so because we are actually not the mind or the body. We can perceive both. We can perceive our thoughts, so we are not the mind, and we can look at the body and perceive the body, so we know we're not just the body. We are those components. We have those components, but our true identity is our soul, and it is a spiritual self. And so that's what we are connecting back with, is our spiritual limitless self, and so we can be limitless throughout the day. And so, and to keep that mindset and all that. And what happens is whenever you clear your mind and you're able to come back into alignment with all that, then you're able to actually listen to your intuition a lot easier, because you're able to trust yourself a lot easier. And then whenever you're able to trust yourself a lot easier, then you'll actually able to be more free flowing in your life, and it'll look freer. It'll just be more free.
You're not susceptible to that chaos as much anymore.
No.
Because you're not letting your mind take you for a ride. You're actually able to slow yourself down.
Because usually our minds, they want to go, in a million different directions, and all of which usually end up not even in the right spot. So for our true self. And so, we have a million thoughts usually in our mind about what we need to be doing. We need to do this, and we need to do that, and really and truthfully we need to reconnect back with our true self and know who we really are. Mm-hmm. And then from that space we can be love, and we can love everything and love everyone, and actually be more productive. Because see, when we're stressed out, no matter how much we think we love something and how much something matters, when we're stressed out, we are not operating at 100%. And we are not actually able to love what we think we love to a maximum potential.
Yeah.
So we're actually robbing ourselves and whatever or whoever we think we are loving of our maximum self. Mm-hmm. And so it is important that the world gets our 100%, and that's the goal always. And really truthfully, it's not just for everyone else around us, it's for us too, but obviously it spills out to everyone around us. So
yeah, and these practices are good because if you are anxious, or you are having those thoughts, or you feel scared, fearful, this grounds you back to a neutral position where you can kind of come back to reality, and just come back to neutral is what I always think of it as. And that's very important, because I don't feel like we get that opportunity very much. So even taking 5 minutes like this is, amazing. It'll change your whole day. So,
oh, yeah. So, we definitely appreciate y'all joining us for that. We're also going to do, I think I'm going to just keep it rolling. I'm going to put my shoes back on. I'm going to get this tea ready right quick. And I got some, I'll explain the tea I got a little bit. I hope I can hear good. Probably so.
Yeah, there's not much.
So I got some herbal tea, and Oh, and also if you are trying to meditate on something hard and you may need a cushion or something for your rear, that may also help too. So. Alright, so I boiled some water at the house and put it in my thermos. And then, so I got some, I'm gonna grab this. So I got some Breathe Deep. We got some, Positive Energy. Shauna likes that one. I like that one too. And then I also got us both some, I like to add these in, the Tulsi Ashwagandha. So basically what I do is, and I had this combination yesterday, both of these, oh my lord, they were so delicious. Okay, so, and then those two will actually go together also. So, we will, and usually, I didn't bring any saucers with me, but I usually, you want to hold this? Usually you do the tea, and then you put the saucer on the top to keep all the good oils from. There's the oils in the herbs and that are very aromatic, and you'll want to keep those in the. They'll come out in the steam if you don't cover it. If you don't steep it with a saucer over.
You can smell it.
Yeah.
The positive
that
energy
tangerine one,
tea
it's a tangerine positive energy. It's
holy
really good.
monkey, is amazing. I gotta see what this is. The beauty of the soul is constant, continuous, and endless. Walk beautifully, talk beautifully, live beautifully. I like the little messages from the yogi tea.
So just pour the water over top. Now the positive energy tea, it does have some black tea in it, so it's got some caffeine.
It's not that bad though.
But it's not bad.
Because I like caffeine, but I can't have too much. Otherwise I get jittery, so this one doesn't do that to me.
And then the Breathe Deep is a blend of really cool stuff. It's got organic licorice root, eucalyptus, tulsi leaf, ginger, cinnamon bark, thyme, something I can't pronounce, Elecampane. I've never heard of that one actually. I'll have to look that up. Peppermint leaf. This is all organic, by the way. Cardamom seed, mullein leaf, and yeah. So that's pretty cool there. The ashwagandha. I'm not sure if y'all have heard of the ashwagandha, but it's the Tulsi ashwagandha mix. But the ashwagandha is really good for you also.
Yeah, it actually, if you're anxious, which once again I am
Susceptible
susceptible to being anxious, so that works for calming you down. But yeah.
I always think it's funny because I like this cup better or best because it's real thick, but it's a Krispy Kreme cup as I'm drinking my herbal tea out of a Krispy Kreme cup. But yeah,
Alright.
technically you would just let this steep, covered, usually, like I said, with a little saucer over it, and then let it steep for about 5-10 minutes, and then you would enjoy. I like to, as the steam is coming up, especially with that Breathe Deep tea, I like to just smell it and let it, come up through the nasal cavities and that. That actually helps too if you are sick. I know you can take a fresh garlic clove and crush it a little bit, put it over in some water, boil that water up and make it basically a garlic tea out of it, and you don't necessarily have to drink it if you don't want, but it is good for you to drink. But and then you can smell that and get that steam up in your nose, and that garlic steam and all that really helps out with your respiratory stuff also. But plus it just smells good. But yeah, so now we're just going to enjoy the tea and hang out and listen to the birds for a minute, and then we'll ease on back to the house and get the day, finish the day out. But yeah, I mean, if everybody, I tell you what, if you'd wake up and take 2 hours each morning, each day, to really center yourself, really come back down to know who you are, know where you're at, not be stressed about what happened yesterday. That's gone. That's gone. Yesterday's out of here. Now let's focus on today, and today's a new day, and it's always a new day, and not be thinking about tomorrow either, but just right now. And this is what all this does, is it brings you back into what you have right now and who you are right now. And because this is where our power is where it stays, is in the current, in the right now. So we have unlimited potential whenever we are able to center ourselves back to the right now, and we can decide what we want to do from because we're limitless. We have to understand that we can do anything. So, and this is what gets us here. So, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna enjoy the tea, and it was good that y'all. Glad that y'all hung out with us for this long, and we're gonna keep doing this daily, and just keep joining us if you want. All right, guys. We all have a great day. It was good seeing you again.
Bye.